the lining, it is art. So you are putting the bar up there.
I'd call him Mr. Perfectionist, by the way.
I try my best.
There is a harmony that is required between the making of the garment and the styling of the garment. And
Sprezzatura.
Sprezzatura, yes.
I realized that. I realized what sprezzatura actually means. How many countries are there? Asia? The whole of Asia?
Oh, well, but how aesthetically pleasing it is on the client to, showcase his personality, it's a question.
Educate the community, expose the community to what's happening globally, at least in Asia.
Hi, this is Prakash Parmar from Bespoke, Dubai. Here I am in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, to attend the Federation of Asian Master Tailors Congress, where I'm also the Chief Financial Officer for the World Federation of Master Tailors. And I am with a very dear friend of mine.
Namaste, I'm Osman Abdellrazak, representing the Indian Tailors Association. With Prakash, we are here at the Federation of Asian Master Tailors happening in Kuala Lumpur, and we're looking forward to the next few days.
Yeah. And so, what have you seen so far, Osman? There are a lot of events happening, a lot of people here. How many countries did you count?
How many countries are there?
Asia.
The whole of Asia?
Oh, well.
Okay. I think I lost count, Prakash, of that. But we have a congregation of Indians who are here. We have Indonesians, Singapore, Malaysia representing and hosting us this time. Italian, the president of Gaetano Aloisio. Gaetano Aloisio.
The president of World Federation Master Tailors as well. We have Taiwan, Korea, Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, India, Japan. Yeah, I think we've covered all of these.
Yeah, so there we go.
There we go.
These.
And believe it or not, India is the second highest contingent at the moment with over 54.
55 and 4.
So we've got 50 plus 4 Indian members, as we have 2 associations being represented in the Congress. Taiwan is at 60. So what's your target for next year? Next time the FAMT is...
We've already told them there's going to be twice as more. We want to educate the community, expose the community to what's happening globally, at least in Asia, with the Federation. So, God willing, we'll bring in more people.
Okay, so we'll talk a little bit more about what actually goes on in these congresses. This is the first time for you.
First time experiencing, meeting so many tailors, master tailors. Overwhelming, I would say. Also, it's a great visual treat because you get to see different styles, different body types. As a tailor, that's something you invariably notice.
Yes.
And the cuts. So I've been trying to notice if each particular tailor has a certain USP or a certain style of dressing or a style of tailoring. Yeah. Amazing. And the competitions, from today they've started.
You know what I would add on to that is what I found in this Congress is that a lot of youngsters. We've all been through this process where we've been finding it challenging to find new talents that come into our industry. But after seeing what I'm seeing here at this Congress, I'm really happy and I see there's a good future out there. They're very hardworking, talented boys who are putting in a lot of effort. From India, you got how many? You got 6 people?
Yeah.
Vyom is how old is he?
18, 19?
18, 19-year-old. Come on. That's
It was amazing. I would also give it to social media for putting it out there because people like us then get noticed.
Yes.
And then the younger generation, or at least notice, appreciate and get inspired. So that's amazing.
So here I'll highlight and stress that Osman Abdellrazak, my dear friend, is one of the most influential leaders and tailors and stylists in whole of India. I'm not saying it just because in front of me. I have seen a lot. I've seen
it has been overwhelming. It has been overwhelming, but in a nice way.
Take a bow. You're doing a great job, and people are inspired by your style and the way you do things, and the way you handle yourself on the social media is very commendable. Sprezzatura. Yes, the art of casual elegance.
Effortless
elegance. Yeah. Very nice.
I realized what sprezzatura actually means because literally everyone comes and says, "Kya kar rahe ho? Kaise kar rahe ho? What do you do?" Yeah. But what I like about this whole meet, the federation, is that I'm not a trained master tailor, as in I don't have the experience, but I have the skill set. I've trained myself. So if I didn't do that, I would have felt awkward coming in because they'll be like,
What's
you're
going
not a
on?
tailor.
Yeah.
You can't call yourself a tailor. But then I can very proudly say I am a tailor. But yes, I chose to stay on the other side of the table to create the garment and to inspire people on how work with colors and fits and forms.
Absolutely. It's not, tailoring is just one part of it. Style, the ultimate, like the look you want to have, what do you want to project yourself as, it all comes together. And you've taken the part of the styling to a next level that it's really enhanced the tailoring part. I'll be honest, I've come across so many tailors who are very good at what they do. They can make a great garment, but how aesthetically pleasing it is on the client to, showcase his personality, it's a question. There is a harmony that is required between the making of the garment and the styling of the garment, and styling on you and even your making. I'm very impressed.
No, Prakash is just being very kind, but giving credit to where it's truly deserved. Prakash, amazing. I mean, the construction, the whole drape with canvas that he's playing around, the lining, it is art. So you are putting the bar up there.
So we're trying to balance it.
When you say bespoke, that's why I'm more post the pandemic. I mean, the word bespoke, you're holding fort, but it has been grossly misused.
Yes, that it has
been. But then you step up and you show this is true ultra bespoke, true bespoke.
It's about educating. Once you know, then you're aware, and then you get to make the right decisions. It's just that the social media is filled with so much this clutter over there. People claiming to be what they are, but they're not, and then in the long run, the tailoring profession gets a bad name. It is what it is, but it's the responsibility of you and us.
It's changing. It is changing with social media because now you have a lot more eyes, not just consumers, not just clients, but just random viewers, right? People who are just looking for content, looking at color analysis or inspiration. So there's a lot more at stake now, which is good in a way.
What's your advice to inspiring youngsters who want to come into our trade, besides learning the art of tailoring, the art of promoting or marketing themselves?
So, interesting enough, Prakash, this has been a very frequently asked an FAQ question. Whenever someone's met me, how do you do it? What do you do? I can't do this. I said, there's so much talent that you guys have. I was not as trained as what they are now, maybe, but when I started, I had none of these skill sets. I would just stand, take pictures. The whole idea was showing color. For me, body profiling was important. Throwing out a certain amount of color was important. But I told everybody, whoever asked me what should I do, I said just record. You guys, someone's basting, someone's cutting, someone's entering the store. There is so much content in just that.
We create content every day. A new jacket, a new garment, right?
I'm telling you, half the time if I just had my camera on throughout my day.
Maybe you get one of those, hanging around your neck.
It's not aesthetic enough
it's not as perfect as you always
for
like
your screen. But
I'd call him Mr. Perfectionist, by the way.
I try my best.
You are a perfectionist.
I try my best.
I've seen in the last 2 days, you should, it's another topic.
I try my best. But I'm telling them it's easy, guys. Just put it on.
It's
Prakash,
not,
I'm telling you the amount of watch Bespoke, the account. You will see the amount of effort, the content that's going up. Variety is important.
Yes.
It's important. And now you're producing that with a team at another whole level. Right?
Yes.
It's amazing. And not everybody is able to do that. So I one, watch for inspiration. Two, if you're an upcoming tailor from the community, just record and put it out there. People need to know कि ये बंदे को पता है. He knows what it is,
Yes. It should not just be that you're a person who makes clothes. It's a person who's inspired, a person who's dedicated, a person who's got talent. And of course, the various facets of your life are also important. Like many times I see Osman on the streets of Italy content, which is like, it's lifestyle. You have to show lifestyle. People should be inspired by what they see in the social media saying, oh, he's wearing a nice garment in this location. It looks nice. So if you can't get to that level where you can shoot that advanced videos, like Osman said, start small. Just do one thing at a time, but make sure that there's a lot of varied content. It's not just one thing repeated. And also, like my social media specialist informs me that it needs to be regular. You have to put content consistently.
Consistency is the key.
Once a day or once in 2 days is not bad to start with, but your target should be maybe 2 or 3 very small posts a day. It doesn't take long. Once you get used to it, you'll be up and running. What do you think?
And we have a lot of content this week. Prakash is representing Dubai.
I'm
also
representing, here I am as not Dubai.
as a tailor from Dubai.
No, I'm invited as the Chief Financial Officer of the World Federation of Master Tailors. Few committee members have been invited by the FAMT. So we are here in that respect, providing support to FAMT, and many of our President Aloisio Gitano is also judging the competitions, and our advisor Andrew Ramroop is also here conducting workshops. Now, that's one more thing that we did not discuss.
Professor Andrew Ramroop.
Professor Andrew Ramroop from Savile Row. His company is called Maurice Sidwell. He is conducting workshops on how to draft garments and how to cut them as well.
For measurement, a live example.
Yes.
Pulling out someone from the audience,
Yeah.
measuring, assessing body type, and then from there on deciding the drape or the cut of the garment.
Absolutely. So there's so much information out here. Just to get an idea, it's like awareness. First, when you come here, there's awareness that look, wow, it's here and it's out there, and this is how people are working, and this is the level that we can bring ourselves up to. I kid you not, I've seen 2 to 3 garments which are so inspired. I wish I was that good. I'm going to work towards making myself that good.
That's a good start.
Of course.
That's something you're taking back.
Of course.
But I can't forget about how 2016 when I had first met with Andrew Ramroop.
Right.
The guy is still effortless.
Yes.
He knows how to teach.
Oh, you studied with
He
him. You
knows
took
how
a
to
course
teach.
of his, right?
But he is still the same.
Yeah.
And he is just so soft in teaching. I mean, it's different how much you can take or how much you can understand. But Professor, amazing job. It's
By
good
the
to
way,
see you.
we did not mention that he also has an academy for teaching tailoring. It's between 2 places, Trinidad and in London. So Osman in Savile Row, and Osman has been there, has taken a course which was for 3 months, and I believe you came back a changed man.
Perspective a lot more. Yes.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
For me, another thing I tell again, Prakash, that I'm learning every day. But the other thing that we do is every day is a challenge to take back one thing home.
Yes.
That's how, for me, the job is done. And every day, subconsciously, I'm making sure something I take back. Now, whether
Absolutely.
I share it or I keep it to myself, that's entirely on what I have gained and assessed.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's a great way to start building the whole vault.
I think that's the right way. Your today should be better than your yesterday, and your tomorrow should be better than today. I should know something more today. Our industry has a little bit of a challenge here sometimes. When somebody reaches certain point of success in their business, they tend to switch off the learning part. And this is what you should never inculcate. Always think, I can do this better. Let me find a way. Let me be curious. Let me find something which is different from this. What can I learn from that which I can input into my way of working? And that's simple. That keeps you interested in your job.
Professor PKPP, gentlemen.
Dr. PKP.
Dr. PKPP.
Well, anyway, it's been great talking to you, and we will have some more talk.
Lots more updates. The ITA,
Yes.
Indian Tailors Association, from the Federation of Asian Master Tailors,
Yes.
including people representing the World Federation
Of Master Tailors.
of Master Tailors.
Yes.
So there's a lot to learn.
Let's do one thing. We'll call it FAMT and
WFMT.
WFMT. Life
From
is
now on.
simpler.
Yeah.
Well, we're signing off for now, and we'll be back soon with more.